Hello, I am Lisa Lehman. I am the 17th Ward Democratic Committee Chair, and joining me today is Rita Paniagua, who is a current City Councilor running for Common Council President. Thank you, Rita. Um, and I'm wondering if you could start us out by telling us a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, thank you, Lisa, and thank you for inviting me to this recording. Like Lisa said, my name is Rita Paniagua. I am a city councilor at large currently. I came to Syracuse in 2003, so that's about 23, 24 years ago. And when I got to Syracuse, I started working with the Spanish Action League, which that itself is a long story. But I became the director of the Spanish Action League in 2008. And from there, I started working, it was not intentional. I came here with a 1 year plan, and immediately it turned into a 3 year plan, which it turned into 23 years after we're having this conversation. So when I became the executive director at the Spanish Action League, I had the opportunity um, to deal with assessing community needs, issues, finding opportunity to bring programs, funding to then implement things that would come as resolution to community needs. So from there, I was at the Spanish Action League for 10 years, a little bit more than that, but somewhere in there. I in the middle of that, I ran for office. I was in the Commission of Education for 4 years, which led then for me to run for City Council a first term, and then I'm in the middle in my midterm of the second term right now, and an opportunity to run for president of council came up, and I thought it would be the ideal time for me to try and do that.
Excellent. And for those who may not know, what does the president of the Syracuse Common Council do? What is the main set of responsibilities?
So the president of the council, it's the same job as any other council member. We're here to listen to the community and find ways to address again, issues and quality of life in our neighborhoods. But then this also come with other responsibilities that are more administrative. The council acting as the leader for the legislative body, so convening meetings, making sure that all councilors, are meeting their goals, and that I'm helping them do that. We have 10 different committees, making sure that those committees are being effective, that are meeting things of that nature. As also, we sign a lot of the legislative documentation as it comes to us from the city clerk, and specific duties such as how they vote, or if they serve in place of the mayor. If the mayor is absent at any time, God forbid that ever happened,
Yeah, yeah.
then this position becomes the next mayor.
Okay. So a pretty large responsibility there.
It is.
Um,
It is.
what what issues do you currently see as most pressing for the city of Syracuse?
Well, I'll tell you that right now we're working with many different issues, but I think that one of the issues we have been mostly addressing and trying to figure out ways to find a good solution, or just move them forward in positive ways, is housing.
Yeah.
Housing in Syracuse, which is also a plan the city has pushed, housing for the past 8 years in a big way, and we have been supportive mostly of their initiatives, and I think that is something that is definitely that we need to keep an eye on. Also, the safety in our neighborhoods, it's something that we have to continue to address as it continues to. I don't want to say grow, but it's more visual. We can see more. We can see it more happening in our neighborhoods. Those incidents that are very unfortunate, and so those are things that we really need to keep an eye on. I think that our Parks and Recreations Department is doing a phenomenal job in keeping our youth engaged and busy, which is one of the things that also we need to address, keeping our youth busy in positive activities and things that will mean something for their future.
Right. And I'm curious, what motivates you? You've been heavily involved in the in various communities for a long time, and I'm wondering what most motivates you.
What most motivates me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very good question. So I'll say that I come from the arts.
Mhm.
In my past, I was a professional ballerina many years
I didn't
ago.
know that. Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, many pounds and years ago, I'll have to say. And so the arts is something that really motivates me. I think that the arts is something that is super important to have in our communities because that's what connects you with yourself, with your
Yeah.
person. And I think that's a great way to also communicate. And that's something that I will always root for,
Yeah.
having the arts involved in our communities.
Excellent. And then, so we touched on this a little bit, but outside of the job itself, what are some of the things you do to stay connected with the various communities you serve?
Oh, so I serve in different boards. Serve in the SETCO board, which is a board that brings financial support to small businesses. It could be startups, or it could be expansion, or different aspects of what a small business is.
Mhm.
And so that's very exciting. I love doing that because I love going into the community and finding
Mhm.
the people that may need this support that the city can bring to the community. And it's a board that operates independently from the city, but it's still something that we're very proud of as a city.
Excellent.
I also participate. I'm the president of the board for the CNY Arts,
Mhm.
talking about arts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I participate in many committees, festivals, the Puerto Rican Festival,
Mhm.
and different committees, the Bakers Expo, in the community to help our community members, be successful at what they want to get engaged in.
Excellent. And if someone wants to reach out for you, to you, with something relating to your capacity as city councilor, what is the best way for them to do that?
So a good way to do that is calling the office of City Council, Caleb, which is my go-to at City
Mhm.
Council. He
Mhm.
always takes great notes and good messages. He gives
Mhm.
them to me immediately, and
Mhm.
things get rolling out pretty quickly. You can also call my phone number three
Mhm.
one five 427 2418. That is a
Mhm.
number that is very close to me, and I
Mhm.
will check it a few times during the day, and
Very good.
usually try my best to return calls, or if they're texts, or as people communicate. Sometimes it's a little difficult, I'll say that,
Mhm.
because we have long days, but definitely we always get back to our residents.
Very good. And for someone who might be interested in getting involved in your campaign, what is the best way for them to do that?
So again, you can call the number that I just gave, 315-427-2418. That's a great way to do that. And or you can contact my campaign manager, Matt Johnson.
Mhm.
He's always available as well. We have a website. You can go
Mhm.
to Rita for Syracuse.
Okay.
Or if you go for vote Rita, it would also bring it up.
Got it. Okay.
I am in Facebook, I'm in Instagram, all of those means of communication are available to communicate.
I will make sure we put each of those links in the comments below this. But thank you so much for this and for all of you out there. If you found this content helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel to hear from all of our great Democratic candidates. Thank you very much.
Thank you.